Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Alright, thank you very much for saying that. I guess, I don't know, it reset, but yeah, it's all good now, I think. I'm playing Stomping Ground. I'm just gonna jam a Wild Growth Walker. This deck does not have a final finality, so if the Wild Growth Walker is gone, it's gone forever, but still worth it. Thank you, Palello, for... Usually I check, this time I didn't check, and got punished immediately. Okay, whenever I record for Channel Fireball, I use OBS Studio, and when I stream, I use Streamlabs OBS. And I guess whenever you go from one program to the other, it just, you know, forgets the output. All right, opponent with the Plains go. Here, I like this play. I'm just gonna attack, and then post combat, I'm gonna play Branch Walker. Basically, it's a play that's like evil equal, because if it works, we get in for damage. If it doesn't work, you know, we just lost the damage. But if they have lightning strike and they decide to let us attack, it's not the best way to start the day with just an opponent that probably is connection problem or probably is just doing something else. Meanwhile, our cat is just looking in the opposite direction, ignoring us. Yeah, so seal away. I guess that's seal away. I was playing around lightning strike, not seal away. So I guess overall we lost 3 life. Yeah, definitely graveyard. Hello, Garrett. Welcome to the stream. We just started to play some green-white. I call it mid-range. Could have been angels. Someone called it angels. I like to call it mid-range. Buongiorno. It's the Italian way to say good day, let's say, but it's not really. Doesn't really have a translation. Our opponent's playing so slow. It's not the greatest way to start the day. It's not the greatest way to start the day. And yeah, I decided to play this deck because yesterday we played against 20,000 mono red, but like really, like I haven't played against so many mono red for so long. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, this is the best choice. Oh, finally your opponent said explode. I don't know why, but I just never wanted to play against this kind of opponent. Not because he's not a nice person, but because maybe he has like some connection problem or anything. Alright, let's go. New game. Alright, this is a mulligan. It's pretty unfortunate to have, I think despite any double white, I'm gonna bottom this land. I have Jailer Ranger. Alright, so playing against this mono red. We said this is we said that we built this deck to be mono red. And we want to do it, okay guys? This is what we came for. Yeah, buongiorno is good morning, that's true. Alright, come on. I want to draw, first thing first, I want this Anorex to survive. Because I'm gonna play Jailer Ranger on turn 2. Alright, it does survive, but they do play Steamkin, which is a pretty good one. So play Jade Light, that's gonna go in the graveyard, and that's gonna go in hand. Alright, so next turn I can cast Johnny. I'm not even sure Johnny does much. It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. Probably the only thing that accomplishes is to just shock us for 2 damage. Alright, light up the stage. That's a good one. Alright, 3 mana from the Stimkin. I can cast Cure. And what's the last card? Nothing? Alright.
That allows you to go over the top and play your bigger Hydra earlier than you. What just happened? Whoa, Gary Friedman. That was 20 seconds.
Thank you very much, Garrett, for your resubscription. And welcome to the stream to Mr. J Champ. Always welcome to the stream, my friend. Green white is cooler than mono red. It is. And we draw Lyra. Now we only need to survive, and I'm gonna do it via reanimating Wildgrowth Walker. Hopefully we survive, and then Lyra just shuts off the game. That's the plan. Let's see if we manage to arrive to turn. Probably we don't. To turn 5. It's probably impossible to arrive to turn 5 against mono red. Alright, so we're down to 2 life. If I'm playing those 2 lands in hand, they don't. Alright. This we build this deck to be mono red, and we are 0-1 against mono red. Alright. But the day's long. We have a lot of games to be played, and a lot of faith. And a lot of faith to be mono red. Alright, I guess. Hopefully we draw Forest. Playing Sampala Grove in case I draw like Selesnya, Gilgate, or Temple Garden against red. And then I just want to go... Alright, playing as red again. Let's go. I want my revenge. Okay, Fanatic of Firebrand, and do they attack? Alright, they attack. I think I'm gonna play Branchwalker. Especially if I miss my land drop. Zitlan or else is just dead. Alright, Forest. Vivian Reed? So expensive. This deck is playing 23 lands. 23 lands. Which are a reasonable amount, I would say. Okay, so they go Fanatic of Firebrand face, which means that they have at least light up the stage. It's weird because they played mountains already. Alright, Fanatic of Firebrand and another light up the stage. Alright, if we draw Forest, I think we're in a good shape. Militia Bugler. I remember playing Boris Bugler at the beginning of last season. Of last standard. With Siege Gang Commander, Aurelia. Like a lot of... wow, they went Skewer Face. Gonna go Branchwalker again because there's this Fanatic of Firebrand for my Llanowar Elves. Unfortunately, I did not hit my land drop. It's unfortunate. My opponent's having this weird race where they want to just burn me. But I keep playing Legacy when I have time. Yeah, it's true. I think the most stronger interaction with Militia Bugler is Aurelia. The fact that you can go Militia Bugler, get Aurelia or Siege Gang, it's pretty great. You can also just get Throstani or a Tendershoot Dryad. Alright, so they go Shock Face into light up the stage. I don't really know what my opponent's doing exactly. It's probably not the very correct line. So the fact that they're playing Mountain from hand before light up the stage all the time, it makes me say that. Okay, so they pass since they played land drop and they played their 1/1 haste. Chupacabra. Alright, it's so bad to cast Llanowar. It's so bad to cast anything from this hand right now because I don't want to cast Baffling End on the Fanatic of Firebrand. And I don't want to cast a land or else. I mean, I have to cast land or else, but they have Chain Whirler over here that they have to play. So like, it's basically like discarding a card. Nah, I think I cannot play land or else. And I don't even want to play Baffling again because Baffling again goes on the Chain Whirler next turn. If I keep on missing land drop. I did explore twice and kept the 2 land on the draw, so it's been a series of unfortunate draws, but I think we can still make it. Our opponent, yeah, our opponent's taken some strange lines. Alright, so they go for Chain Whirler, and now they can Fanatical Firebrand kill one of my Branch Walkers. There's a good combination. Oh, Monorite's still good. Alright. Ideally we draw a 3rd land now. Okay, we drew a 3rd land. So I think I'm gonna go. I can either go. Because if I curve out, shall I Lyra? There's no way my opponent beats it. So I'm just gonna play a Jailer Ranger, try to hit land drop, and then just. Oh, come on, where are my lands? I wanted to chump block, but now I have a 4-3, so I don't really want to chump block. Hey, what's going on? So we're just watching your Miracles video from January? Yeah, I'm glad that people pick up my old stream, my old Legacy video, because even if a video is like 3 months old, 4 months old, Legacy is not going anywhere. So like if you want to pick up a deck, it's still viable. And I hope. Alright, now the light of the stage. Yeah, my opponent is just going off. Okay, I think. Alright, so they play land, they play Gitu Lava Runner. Come on, let's hit some land drops. Alright, that's a land. So I can either play Shalai and block the Lava Runner. Or alternatively, I can just go Jailer Ranger, Lana Rails, just double chump block, and then play Lyra, and then just win with that. Graveyard. Never found the land of these explorers. Oh my god. Alright, Lana Rails that we kept, that we sandbagged from earlier, now can just prevent us 3 life. Since I can just chump the Chain Whirler. Alternatively, I can just not chump and just keep it as a 5th mana for my Lyra. Right, Yashino Paramancer, go down to 5 here. My opponent has 1 card in hand. If it's a land, maybe we can do it. It's the Flame of Keld. Okay, I don't know why they decided to do this main phase. Alright, attack with all. Okay, so I could block like... I think I have to block like this. And I have to hope to top deck a land. Because if I don't block like this and I block differently, because the way Lana will survive is if I block like this. And I go down to 1 and then I cast Lyra, but then my opponent board is just too large no matter what. So I think the only good block is this. So I go down to 3 here. Either I draw on top land, never draw on top land. Alright, so I could buff again the Chain Whirler and play Wildgrowth Walker. I think that's the best. Basically now I'm dead. My opponent's gonna draw 3 cards, so I'm dead to any burn spell. But if my opponent breaks, there might be a situation where Miracle is good. Miracle is good. I don't like Shadow anymore. I played Shadow for a very long time, but now Blue-Red Delver is too good. Talking about Legacy. Alright, Shock Face. I'm down to 1. Is it Chain Whirler? Light up the stage. Alright, 2 mountains. Maybe we're alive, guys. Top-1 just sends back the shock for Flame of Keld. Next turn it's lethal. So put it that. Alright, maybe. Oh, come on, why do you slow roll me so much? Oh, we got so much luck in this game, it's insane. Alright. Alright, let's try to beat this red deck. Let's try to beat this red deck. So far we're 0-2, and the only reason why we're playing this deck is to beat red. Farming mana already. Yes. Come on, if you just play Lara, how can we lose? We're just unable to play Lara in 2 games in a row. With Lara in hand. Alright, this is white. I think this hand's great. I think that this hand will win. What's that emoji? Alright, Dauntless Bodyguard. Okay, I'm putting this 3 creatures, fair enough. Now we have option of going, I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go no blocks first. So we have a bunch of choices here. The first one is to cast Resplendent Angel. Because the thing with casting Resplendent Angel is that I can curve out Resplendent Angel, Walker Bluffling and then Jade Light gains 6 life, make an Angel, and etc, etc. And the Resplendent Angel just blocks, you know, as well as Wildgrowth Walker. So I'm gonna play Angel here. Snap block. Yeah, blue black shadow in Legacy. It used to be great, but blue red delver wasn't really popular. Right now, blue red delver is just too popular to play. On top of like being bad against blue white. You say block. I don't know. I felt like I wanted to go off Wildgrowth Walker Jade Light. And didn't want to block. I mean, I could see merit for blocking there, but my curve was a little bit tight. Like this tight taker. I had a tight curve there. Okay, opponent decides to do the attack. Okay, so I'm gonna go Buffling End on this tight taker. And then I'm gonna cast Wildgrowth Walker. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a removal spell. They only have 1 card in hand. If it's just another white creature, even Loxodon, I think we can easily beat now. Next turn we'll just do a very much unfair thing. Yeah, I guess there was that curve too. The thing is that I want to like this is not a real card. Like, I'm not really afraid of them flipping Adanto. Like, them flipping Adanto is not a threat. If my plan is Wildgrowth Walker Jade Light Resplendent Angel. Alright, that happened, and now we go off. So gain 6 life, make a 4/4 Angel end of turn. Put 2 counters on my cards. Ooh, Exilus Diviner. That's a card. I'm gonna keep it on top. Whatever. I'll just enlarge my GLA Ranger. I'm not really looking for much. The Resplendent Angel would just carry the game on its own. Hello, Duckrist. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Wildgrowth Walker Jade Light Resplendent Angel combo, making 4/4 Angel tokens. The sound quality is terrible, is it? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe the microphone disconnected. Seems fine, because it says sorry, I'm just doing this loop here, because it says in the properties microphone pro stream webcam, so it's not the microphone from the Yeti, or microphone from the webcam. So I guess something went off. Something went off, and it's important to make sure it's. I don't really know how to fix this right now, but there's so many of these. There's so many. No, it's. Yeah, no, I think you're right, guys. I think I have to fix this. But I don't really know how to do it alone, since, sorry for this, but... There are just infinite of these black wires. Alright, let me try this again. Okay, this is the wire. This is the wire of the microphone. So now I'm going to attach it here. Okay, here you have basically the microphone of the webcam, but I'm trying to do the microphone of the Yeti. Is it muted? Prova. Is it now good now? Is it good now? Okay, so this is now This is now the microphone of the Yeti. Alright, where's the guy that said it was bad before? Maybe you can help us. Da Christ. Alright. Yeah, this is the Yeti. Okay. Fuck. It's so hard to sort out these things from a person that basically knows exactly zero of anything that's not magic related. Alright. No, because I have this, this good microphone. It's a shame if I'm not able to use it, Yeah. Yeah, whenever I record for Channel Fireball, sometimes, yeah, I need to be more careful about the output. I need to be more careful because, like, it's bearable, but, okay, playing as mono red, we have time to redeem now. We have time to redeem now. Ooh, that's a great blocker against red. Sound foam for the walls. I mean, I don't really want to change my house, my walls. I don't know what that is, but. All right, we got land and skewer critics. And is my opponent just burning me? Psh, 3 to the face. 3 to the dome. Yes, looks like it. Alright, I'm gonna go Excellus Diviner. This is a good blocker. If it hits a spell, it's better, because it's a 1/4. But if it's a land, I'm not that unhappy since I have 2 Lyra to finish the game. Corrugated foam that you stick in the corners for a long flood. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Let me just write it down. What's called? Corrugated foam. Sound foam. Okay, I'll just write it down and then I'll just see what's it. Oh. Yeah, alright, thank you, Tyler. I'll look into it. Alright, so opponent does not have a land, as we might have understood by the light up the stage on turn 2 play. I'm just looking for lands as well here. This deck is This deck is kind of mana screwed. And we've been mana screwed for a while now. Alright, binding. I don't want it. I want lands. Nope. Never hit lands. Alright, so Excited Diviner, I think I'll leave it on... So if I leave it on top, no, I'm gonna put it on graveyard. The reason why I put it on the graveyard is that if I draw naturally a land, it's similar. Because if we just play Excited Diviner and draw land, it's the same. But if on top of the deck now there's like another Explorer, we won't just get that deeper, you know? I mean, now the sound must be better, right? Just because I'm using an actual thing. All right, my opponent is burning us. We need to find a land drop to play this Baneslayer. It's kind of unreal how we never managed to arrive to 5 mana against red. All right, I want to skewer Mike Salas Diviner. What's wrong? Why? Let's get out of this gold rank. I mean, I'm still losing basically every game, so... Alright, get a Lava Runner. Okay, keep on missing land. Basically, cannot draw land today. I'm gonna go buff again on this Electrostatic Field, not because it stops my Jailer Ranger, but just because I don't want to just get so much damage. And if my opponent just goes light up the stage, into spell, into blah blah blah, it'll just be, you know, a little bit too much. Alright, I got Chain Whirler now. So my Llanowar Elves was not well timed. Will Andrea Mengucci draw one more land than the opener? Okay, everything died. And they get him for 2. Come on, let's draw land. Oh no. Lyra deck is actually 12. I played 23. It's insane. It's insane. Alright. We're on 3 Lyras. Okay, so Resplendent Angel right now, it's not great. I'm gonna go with Branchwalker, just because I just want to trade with this Lava Runner and just hit land drops. Alright, that's a land. We're short of 1 land now. We're on 8. We'll go down to 5. So we need to hit land now, or we lose, I think. I mean, unless my opponent just breaks. Okay, they played Mountain, which means that they play... the bird. Alright. So now I'm gonna just play Shalai, since Shalai can also block the Chain Whirler. Of course, they'll draw Burn Spell, but it's better to go on Shalai than on my face. I would love if my opponent just burns Shalai now. Chain Whirler. Oh my god, that's such a. This is so bad because now that's a 3/3 of first strike. So if I go down to 1 life, if I go down to 1 life, I think I have to go down to 1 life here, because then the Shell Eye just blocks the Chain Whirler. Alright, do another Shell Eye, no big deals. Alright, so I'm gonna play Branchwalker. Land? Oh no, where are my lands? Alright, no attack. Basically now I need to survive this turn and next one. I'm 0-3 against red. I always had Lyra in my hand and never had 5 lands. I'd like to think of this showing games that I just got unlucky, and that the matchup is not that bad. Because if this matchup is bad, what, my opponent just burst Shalai instead of me? Oh, I need your land. All right, come on, one time, survive. Please, Lyra, survive. Please, Lyra, survive. Please, Lyra, survive. You couldn't bear me due to the Shalai, that's right. Alright, and they drew Shock, and now they decide to put it face. Oh, come on. Why? Oh. Alright, I have more faith. I have more faith in this deck. I mean, I wanna play this deck for a while. Unless I go like 0-10. Yeah, couldn't burn me. I totally forgot about it. I mean, I probably just drew the classic burn back to back, but yeah. Alright, what about this hand? I mean, this hand has lands. Alright, I played against 3 red and 2 white today. Resplendent Angel. I think I'm gonna go Library. I think it's better than a random card. Okay, Xayah Diviner here being a good old blocker. So I think I'd rather just go Jade Light. Just because I don't think Resplendent Angel does too much. Ooh, Lyra. Alright, this draws is great. We finally have a proper draw. Poor White Weenie. We always have good draws against White Weenie and never good draws against Red. Alright, let's play Shall I? And, yep. Adanto Vanguard, Hunter Witness, and Head Explosion. Alright, easy peasy. I guess those games are not fun though. The games where we struggle are more fun. If we draw like this all the time, it's not gonna be much fun. But yeah, this deck's supposed to beat on aggro decks. Alright. I'm not sure if Ixalan Binding is good anymore because of Mortify. Ooh, look at this. Look at this curve. We have a turn 3 Vivian Reed. Not a turn 3 Lara because we don't have double white, but turn 3 Vivian Reed. Opponent with a good old nice, and let's see. No, now it's impossible to go to 214 because we have Vivian Reed to find the planes if we need it. Unless my opponent goes Chain Whirler next turn. That'll be problematic, but they play Steam Band, so hopefully they don't have that. When it's the Invitational, it's the 28th of... the 28th. Alright, we can either cast Binding or Vivian Reed. I'm gonna go for Vivian Reed. Then I'm probably gonna go for land. Lara Dawnbringer, it's pretty unbeatable for I mean, they have to double burn. I could have gotten Jade Light to have Walker into Jade Light next turn, but still risky. I just want to make sure to... Static Field? Did not see that coming. Alright. Let's go Shall I? So now I could do a bunch of stuff. I could cast Shall I and Walker, but I don't know. I don't really... I guess Walker blocks this guy. Because the cost reduction might be... yeah, maybe it's just Ixalan Binding here. At the end of the day, I have Vivian Reed for... Because I want to cast Shall I before Lyra, but they have Lava Quad in their deck. So I could just go Lyra Walker. Yeah, I'm gonna just go Lyra Walker or whatever. Even if opponent kills Lyra here somehow with 2 burn spell, we still have Walker to block Electromancer, and then Vivian Reed just continues to provide value. I mean, this game we played 3 Llanowar Elves on turn 2. It's a little bit too much. Also because I'm not entirely sure what's my opponent on. Alright, that attack. That's a weird attack, isn't it? I don't know what they're cooking with, but I'm just gonna block with Lyra. They have Raid? They have the thing? No, just that explosion. Alright. Yep. Hello, Archie. Welcome to the stream. Some green-white angels action. Very much green-white, not that many angels. Ooh, Dr. Robert Spaghetti. Or as a proper Italian would say, spaghetti. But I'm Americanizing, so I say spaghetti. Same thing with Javier. Whenever someone eats burrito, like Americans pronounce it like burrito, right? And Javier gets mad because it's pronounced burrito. And that's funny. Alright, playing against Bant looks like. Yeah, opponent did not know that yet. Alright, we need to hit our land drops. I'm gonna cast Wildgrowth Walker first. and then Ixalis Diviner if I don't need land drop, but I really hope we do. Wygrowth Walker against those mid-range deck should be very strong. Alright, Deputy. Wygrowth Walker's gone. Gone for good. Alright, let's draw Forest, come on. Forest. Nope. Alright. And Forest. 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 Nope. Basically, you see here how does the algorithm work. The algorithm of the starting hand work. It basically gives you 2 land almost every time, but then the rest of the deck is random. So you have decks like Monred that really gets better with the algorithm. And like every other deck that tries to just hit land drops normally, it's much worse because, I mean, no, it's not much worse. It's normal, but the thing is that Monred gets so much better with the shuffle algorithm. It's like, you know, kind of messed up because the shuffle algorithm, yes, gives everyone at least 2 lands, but then there's other decks that needs to draw more lands, whereas Monred doesn't need it, you know? So basically Monred, everyone starts on the same level, but then other deck needs to continue to do that, whereas Monred doesn't. So normally, you know, luck would say that if you play 17 lands in your deck, you're also less likely to start with 2 lands in your opener, you know? So you are disincentivizing to do that. But now with Best of 1, you want to do that because you know that you'll have at least 2 mountains. And then the rest doesn't matter because you only want to draw like 2, maybe 3 at some point. And this is why Monred is just such a great deck in this format. I mean, remember that we are still in the first days of this new... I'm gonna play Resplendent Angel here. The thing is that I want to curve out on turn 4 Walker into Branch Walker. Yeah. Yeah, Legacy definitely cannot you cannot do this in Legacy. Alright. Okay, so opponent is killing our stuff. I'm gonna go Walker, Branch Walker. Looking for a 5-drop here. Looking for a 5-drop. Vegan Reed came into play. We do have Conclave Tribunal for it. So we're gonna straight up green-black. Branchy. Alright, so what I can do here is I cannot go Walker Jade-Light Tribunal because you need 1 white to do that. So what I can do is just to cast Jade-Light, but then the Wygrowth Walker will be basically... Alright, I'm gonna make this play here. So I can't really kill this Walker and attack Vivian for lethal, because then I would need to tap this Branch Walker. So I think I'm gonna go... Wygrowth Walker. If they have Finality, it's pretty bad though. I think this is the more payoff play. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. Alright. I had a bunch of lines. I think this is like the best one in the long term, because next turn I can just enlarge both of these. If opponent goes land Finality now, it's not great. Yeah, thank you for following me on my trip to Rome. Yeah, I was I had a great time. And I've never done this before, where I just documented my whole trip or something, but I figured that it was something nice, especially since, you know, my followers are so far from Italy that, you know, it's great. GP Los Angeles. What did you play in Los Angeles, Tyler? Alright, draw Vivian Reed, that's great. I might just go Vivian Reed now, because I have enough blockers. And I just want to put my Planeswalker first. Because basically we have 2-1 and 3-2, 2-4 and 2-4. No, I guess we have 2-4 and 3-2. Yeah, whatever. We have good blocks. The thing is that if I'm putting those Finality now, their White Growth Walker survives and everything else dies, but it can't attack Vivian. So it's still very good. Because we then follow it up with a bunch of more creatures. Sure, we lose our White Growth Walker that could have survived, but having a Planeswalker into play, it's pretty great. Our opponent already used one Brass's Contempt. Okay, they have a second Vivian Reed. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't... I mean, it's fine. My opponent made a mistake. Oh my god. They went -3 on my Conclave Tribunal and kept it wrong. Oh, no, they didn't. They were just selecting. Okay. No, because I saw the Vivian on 2. I was like, what's going on? Alright, so they kept, of course, the Vivian on 5. No. He got back somehow. I don't know if you can, like, zit and go back. The famous Yuka Takishika or whatever, a signal of the American culture, yeah, right there. Mr. Tyler. Remember, don't say these things. If you don't know the name, don't say whatever. Just say Yuta. Blue Black Fairies, you know? We all know him. Alright, I think first thing first, you want to go Vivian Reed Plus. Because you have Jade Light. So I have 3. This turn I'm gonna go Jade Light into Shalai. I'm gonna take Resplendent Angel though. I need to go Jade Light into Shalai because I just wanna get out of Finality range. Baffling End I like here, so I'm gonna go Library with this Baffling End. Alright, then I'll play Shalai. Now I cannot attack because my opponent is a 3-5. Yeah, Yuta Takahashi. It's used to be a platinum player. Now I think it's like somewhere between silver and gold. Nah, it's very hard to follow these things. But yeah, it's pretty crazy how he just wins every time with that deck. Alright, so now the Vivian Reed is down. We can win the Vivian Reed fight. Nope, we can't, because my opponent drew Grass's Contempt. And now it's been pretty rough, because... so I'm drawing this Baffling End, so I could Baffling End this Wild Growth Walker. I'll Baffling End this Wild Growth Walker, and attack with my creatures over the Vivian Reed. My opponent would draw a bunch of cards with the Midnight Reaper, but that's no big deal. So I'm gonna go all attack at Vivian Reed. Life total doesn't matter in this game. So I just want to take control of Planeswalkers. Why didn't just play? I think I missed it. Thank you very much, the Bulldog 62.99. This is like the first times that I played this deck, and while I did remember about this combo earlier, now I forgot about it. So the fact that I had you know, game 12 this turn, I could have just played Resplendent Angel and made a token, and that would have been just the super better line. Oh yeah, Felix AJ said it too, yeah. Yeah, should have totally done that. Alright, so opponent now draws 3 cards. We'll play Resplendent Angel, and basically my opponent now cannot -3 on the Angel because of the Vivian. Because the Vivian is on 1 now. So now they, let's see if they crack the Memorial or they ever remove a spell for my Angel on the turn. But yeah, this game would have been much different if I had just went for Resplendent Angel instead of Shalai a couple of turns ago. Alright, they go Memorial for what? Midnight Reaper. Okay, fair enough. So they have a 6 cards in hand against none.
which is not a good place to be. 7 now. Which is not a good place to be, but our board is very much large. Opponent needs to kill this Resplendent Angel. They'll probably do it with Chupacabra, I assume. But then we still have some two large creatures, but I think at this point, like, that's the thing with Sultai, or like in the case Green Black, is that they have Find Finality. Find Finality is just such a powerful card that it just makes all this mid-range mirror match very much in favor of Green Black. Though my opponent, there it is. There it is, Find Finality. Though my opponent didn't draw Chupacabra. So they have Midnight Reaper, Land Royals Forest in it, so they'll play Midnight Reaper here. You can press all attack, and if the opponent has a walker, you can narrow the opponent and walker. Alright, so now we can give this... Yeah, I'm gonna use the Resplendent Angel ability first. Then, how do we want to attack? So this Resplendent Angel will go to Vivian, and they want to attack with these. Opponent would just double block and just draw more cards. So they have a finality here. I don't think I want to attack with my ground creatures, because if I attack with these two, my opponent just blocks Midnight Reaper, Jedi Ranger on a Wildgrowth Walker, draws 2 cards. I guess they take a bunch of damage. So they take a bunch of damage, but they kill my Wildgrowth Walker, and then they can go Finality. Now I think I just want to attack just with this. And then, so I'm making a token here. I'll pass the turn. With Finality to buff Angel. But the thing is that if opponent goes for Finality, I still keep 2 Wildgrowth Walker into play, and my opponent keeps nothing. Hello, Bethrates. Good morning. Is that a way to say good morning every night? Yeah, thank you very much for the cheer. And so yeah, the thing is that I could have waited for Finality, but my opponent would just, you know, find something. Not too much, but like, then I don't progress my game. Whereas now, my opponent is kind of forced into cast Finality, or just, you know, deal with the Resplendent Angel, since they didn't have a way to deal with the turn before. Now they drew this, and I denied them the options to draw more. So basically now, I'm saying, hey opponent, I have this clock of Resplendent Angels plus Angel. Wow, they attack with all. Alright, I got no blocks here. No, actually I want to block this. So how do I block this Seeker Squire? Definitely not with these, because I want to survive the Finality. I'm going to just block it with a 4/4. So that they can't let the Seeker Squire survive post-Finality. Everything else looks fine to me. So they prefer to play Land Royals first to just draw cards. Makes sense. Kill Reaper. It's fine. Opponent takes 4 damage. We deal them 9. I think it's okay. Alright. Drew Lyra. Attack for 7. Down to 13. Lyra was a great draw. Vivian Reed. Okay, Vivian Reed can kill Lyra. And then let's see. They have Chupacabra for this Wildgrowth Walker. Nope. Alright. We're in top deck mode, and the problem with this deck is that there's no, like, coming back. I mean, I guess we have Vivian Reed, Johnny. Yeah, just those. Alright, I finally found our Chupacabra. Draw Jadelight Ranger. Alright, I'm gonna go Library. I think it's better than a random card. Alright, how do we want to attack here? I'll put this on 13, and this, it's a lot of damage. Probably just go face instead of Vivian. Does my opponent have a Wildgrowth Walker in the graveyard? They don't. Maybe I should just go Vivian. Yeah, I'll go Vivian. You like my haircut? Thank you. Yeah, I don't think we're in a good shape. I don't think we're in a good shape at any point here. Or at least they are not on a very healthy left. So okay, Vivian Reed will continue digging down. It's a 3 point of damage. But what if they decide? What if they have another Vivian Reed in hand and decide to just block this and let Vivian die instead of double chump blocking? Alright, they got Carney T, which is still smaller than one of the walkers, which will probably die now. Alright. I think I'll cast Lyra. If my opponent kills it with Vivian, it's okay. And now they have Memorial. Yeah, the again, as I said, the fact that my opponent's playing Finality in their deck is just huge in any mid-range matchup. And I guess, I mean, on one side, Voracious Contempt is kind of the same as Conclave Tribunal, but Landraus doesn't do anything. That's true, he can double block along the way. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to do the attack. The thing is that for the way my opponent blocked, it was good to attack with Llanowar Elves. But you don't know if my opponent's blocking that way. You don't lay like 5 cards. You don't know if they have like another Vivian or if they had plans already to just deal with my don't chump block and just keep 2 Branchwalker around. Which I'm not even sure it was the correct line. Because 2 Branchwalker, you know, they're 3/2s. Okay, so Vivian kills my Lyra. Which is what I expected. And now second Carney T. Alright. Oof, that's another good draw. Shalai. We drew very well. We drew what? Lyra, Shalai in a row? Or something? Okay, so who doesn't have an answer to Shalai, which they shouldn't, because they just use Vivian to kill my Lyra. Next turn, I can just start ticking up with Shalai. So, now, basically I never want them to kill the Chupacabra, because they have Memorial. No, they crack Memorial now. What do they get back? Jade Light? They get back Jade Light. They have lots of cards in them, but they shouldn't be that good. Alright, Wiregrowth Walker is the draw. Okay, so they gain 6 life now. Yeah, we don't have that many angels in this deck. Alright, they kept on top a Wiregrowth Walker. Interesting. I wonder why. Alright, so if they attack, I'll just... I think I'll just stake it. Wow, that's a large attack. I think I'll just stake it. I mean, I'm 45, I can take 14. And then I just want to make my creatures larger and larger. Wow, we drew Vivian Reed? That's an insane amount of top decks on our side. Alright. Branchwalker. Land. There has to be a land at some point. And we want to attack with this Shalai. This Shalai is skipping back this 3/5. My opponent is on 19. I don't think I want to attack. I think blocking this 3/5 it's better. I think I'm not winning with life at this point. At this point, I'm somehow ahead. Yeah, I guess mixed up with the 3 matches in a row where I got pretty unlucky. Alright, opponent plays the last land, and they have Wiregrowth Walker. I think now we're in a good spot. I mean, they have 2 Carnage Tavern that we need to deal with, but we have a 6/8 now, thanks to this Branchwalker. And as you might see, this Llanowar Elf along the way is doing something. Like what I mean is that eventually, no, that's a card. I guess it's still not a card, because it doesn't matter. It's it was a card if I had like a Jade Light. Okay, so wow. that's a great victory. That's a great victory right here. Probably played super bad. I mean, not probably. Played super bad, especially in the turn where I played Shall I over a Splendid Angel to make a token. That was awful, but, you know, first games with this deck, I kind of forgot about that interaction. Alright. Keep. Forest, Llanowar Elf. Ideally, we draw another Llanowar Elves. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Let's attack first. If I put him with Mountain Go, maybe they have a shock. Okay. So this should be not mono red. No, it's mono red. I'm sure it's mono red that kept the Iron without a 1-drop. Sometimes it happens. Alright, I kill the Wild Growthwalker immediately, but we do have Wild Growthwalker plus Ixalis Diviner to gain 3 life. I'm gonna go Graveyard. And now that we have a 2/4 Wild Growthwalker, I think it's gone. Alright, Chain Whirler. Oh, Jailer Ranger, that's a great draw. Land and Ixalis Binding. I'm gonna go Library. And Explosion. Alright, we're finally back on track against Mono Red. It's funny how today we only lost against Mono Red with this deck. But now we finally beat Mono Red for the first time. As the Twitter post said, it's time to farm all those Mono Red. And then we were 0-3 against Mono Red. But now we're back. Now we're back with a good old Wild Growthwalker into Explorers. Master of Draws. You should have watched me earlier. Should have watched me earlier with all those Lyras in hand. I think I drew more Lyras than lands against the 3 mono. All right, Terramander. Llanowar Elf's a little bit late. Now the question is, do I want to cast Baffling Hand or Branchwalker? This matchup should be pretty bad. I'm gonna cast Branchwalker because I just hope they don't have the perfect draw. I guess. Gonna go Lyra with this Branchwalker. The way you beat mono blue is by attacking. Alright, don't Gurus Obsession me. Alright, now hopefully they just don't have it, I guess. Or I might just attack. I might just attack and play Branchwalker. This way, if my opponent has like, we might just get our opponent in time. And meanwhile, we just attack with our ground creatures. One of the ways to beat blue is just by going mono green Stompy. It could have gone Baffling Hand on turn 2 when my opponent just had a Terramander, but what if they just don't have Curse Obsession but have more flyers? I'd rather my Baffling Hand to just go on the Tempest Jane, you know? Play against blue, it's always tricky. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go to combat. Just gonna go to combat. And attack with this. They go Trickster, as expected. That's why I wanted to use my Llanowar Elves in main phase, because I was expecting the sequencing. But at the end of the day, we don't need this mana. Because we're gonna go Baffling and Llanowar Elves this turn. Alright, so they're forced into trading, or they just lose the race. And then I can go Baffling Hand, and let's see if they have Dive Down or Spell Pierce. If they have Spell Pierce, it's good. If they have Dive Down, it's not. Come on, don't have Dive Down. Alright, there you have it. So let's go Llanowar Elves and pass. Alright, I draw Lyra, which is a good draw indeed. I think, so if I cast Lyra, they probably have Wizard's Retort. So I think I'm gonna just cast Ixalan Binding first. To play around Spell Pierce and Wizard's Retort, just because they have Wizard's Retort, they cast it now. Negate, okay. Should I maybe just cast Lyra? Just close my eyes and cast Lyra. Alright, I'm forced to trade. Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. That's a play that you do sometimes with Assassin's Trophy in Sultai. Alright. Gonna attack with both. If they have a Trickster, I'm happy to tap them down. If they have a counter here, game ends. Alright, good job. Alright, Head Explosion. Mono Blue got us. This is probably a bad matchup. Mono Blue beats on Sultai, and this is like very similar. It has more creatures in the sense that you have more like sorcery speed. Like they don't have, we don't have cast down or resist contempt. We just have very few enchantment interaction. But Mono Blue isn't really that big on. Mono Blue isn't really that big on best of one. Alright, Forest Llanowar Elves. That's a good start. Alright, playing as green black again. But this time they had Llanowar Elves on the play, so that should help them a lot. I'm gonna start with Walker. Despite I need to hit land drops, I'd rather just Walker first. Yeah, the problem is that there's not even a good move, a good matchup, since we just got beaten by Mono Red pretty widely. Okay, I'm putting Mist Land Drop. And we do hit Land Drop. Question is, what do we want to cast here? Because if I cast Resplendent Angel, it basically can't block anything. But I guess it can attack, like Yeah, I think I'd rather just cast Wildgrowth Walker and then Wildgrowth Walker, Branch Walker. It's a little bit off curve, but playing Resplendent Angel doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know what's my opponent cooking up with this Rhythm of the Wild. I guess they just wanted to try something good, but luckily for them, it's always on top of their deck when they want to explore, so they can put it in the graveyard. Alright, I'm going down in life here, but I gain 9 now. Ooh, Jade Light. I'm still gonna go Walker, Branch Walker. Just to be more mana efficient. Alright, that's a good land. Alright, and no attacks. Resplendent makes a token next turn. You're right, guys. Keep on forgetting these lines. Thank you very much, Garrett. Yeah. The thing is that Resplendent Angel. Alright, I go Vraska. Guess I would have killed Resplendent Angel that way. Okay, let's go Branch Walker, Jade Light here. I could go... No, now I'm gonna make this play. Now I'm not gonna mess up. Since I draw Branch Walker, I could go Branch Walker, Resplendent Angel. I guess I should have cast Branch Walker first before shocking myself, but yeah. So now I could go Resplendent Angel and pass the turn, should be able to make a token, yes. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously we got lucky by drawing Branch Walker, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We maybe just got super lucky, and we should have played the this turn 3 instead of this. But this played out pretty well, right? Alright, so there are 4 cards. Finality. Okay. So this one, yeah. So Jade Light now will make sure that the Wildgrowth Walker don't die to the Jade Light Ranger, because they become 5/7. So all attack at this. So opponent will just let the Vraska die. Because Vraska would have been very good in this game. They have 3 cards in hand. We have Shalai and just that, since we graveyarded that. Alright. Okay, they have second Vraska Golgari Queen. It's annoying. Okay, I have a binding. So what I can do here is binding the Jade Light Ranger, or you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm just gonna suicide this Jade Light. I don't particularly think that. So I want to just binding Vivian Reed. I just want to binding Vivian Reed. I don't want to binding anything else, because their deck just plays a ton of Vivian Reed. And it's just so bad when you're just binding something and they go Vivian Reed minus. Whenever I played decks with binding, I was always saving binding for Vivian Reed. Alright, the Eldest Reborn. Can I sacrifice a creature? Each opponent sacrifices a creature, right? But then I cannot. Oh, yeah. So Shalai does nothing here. Yeah, now I wish I had a Jade Light to sacrifice. All these creatures are very good. I think I'm sacrificing Shalai. I'm sacrificing Wildgrowth Walker. I just have to hope to draw like a Baneslayer or something great. Alright. Now unfortunately I have to go binding on the Eldest Reborn and just hope they never have Vivian Reed. Since Vivian Reed would also kill Shalai. Alright. So yeah, this is a tough game now. They have 4 cards in hand and 5 lands only. Okay, that's good. It means that they don't have Vivian Reed. They're looking for it. So now I have a bunch of options. I can either play this or make counters. I think I'd rather just play Resplendent Angel. Alright, let's do this. Let's just attack first. If opponent just double blocks, Alright, they don't double block, so it's just a bunch of damage. And then I'll play this Angel, which I cannot enlarge, so hopefully they don't have Finality. If they do have Finality, it's pretty bad. We were supposed to play around Finality, but if they have Find, they would have probably just got back a brand, like, you know, not sure. Vraska. Alright, so they kill Shalai or Binding. Both of the options are pretty good. At least I still on top with Resplendent Angel, because they can't do anything. So I'll kill Vraska now. Alright, take damage, no blocks. Okay, so +2/+2. And then I don't think I want to attack with Jade Light. Just doing this. Because I don't want to trade the, Jade Light for these two. Alright. This is a tough game. This is a tough game. Hopefully they just have Carnage Tyrant and not like more Planeswalkers. Alright, Wildgrowth Walker, okay. Means to me that they don't have a way to deal with my Angel. Alright, they gain 6 though. Come on, don't find a Chupacabra on top, please. Lanaros is fine, Graveyard, and find Finality. Ugh. Okay, so now what I want to do here is I can't pump this. Okay, the fact that they drew another one, maybe. How is that if they Finality, they just put 2 counters here? And it's so bad for me, right? Like, everything survives. Alright, so what does this do exactly? Yeah. Very tough situation. Alright, I cannot play this Angel. What I can do here is just to attack and pass. attack with this and pass. But I can't really block. I mean, they can't just return Jade Light and Branch Walker. I think I have to push. I think I have to push the finality. I think I have to push the finality and not the find, because if they go find, there's no way I can win. And if they go finality pre-combat, I save a lot of damage, as well as gaining 5. I think it's, you know, my life total is very much to consider. Yeah, that turn finality is just so, finality is so good. I can't believe people are cutting it from Sultai. Alright, so if they attack first, I can just block in a way where... Does it use Vigilance? Oh, nice. Alright, so they cast Finality first, which again, it kills all my creatures, and alright, but at least I only take 4, down to 16. Then I have this Resplendent Angel that can do something, maybe? Alright. So let's play this. I have 6 mana up, so I don't need to play these Plains. So this one can become a 5/5, so my opponent cannot attack with a Wildgrowth Walker. They don't attack with the Jadelight Rangers. So I go down to 12. No, 4, sorry. Take 12. Alright, my turn. Conclave Tribunal. Alright, so I have to do this game 5 up to 9. Yeah, okay. Still have a chance here. So attack. Opponent's on 3. I kill a Jadelight Ranger, then I have a Chump Blocker for the other Jadelight Ranger, and then I kill them. So if my opponent breaks here, I can't win the game. Alright, come on. Come on, opponents. Break, 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 break. Break. Okay. Alright. I think we got him. I think we got him.